people, it's Courtney. Welcome back. Today I want you guys to hold me to something. I'm going to put this out there on camera so I can make myself accountable, but I'm going to be trying to post 4 times a week from now on, at least for the next couple weeks or so, or through the summer months. So you can look for new videos Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. There might be some weeks where there's 3 video versus 4, but I'm trying to post a ton for you guys. You guys seem to be loving all these slime videos, so that's what we're doing today. I'm doing another video where I test out Talisa Tossell's slime recipes, and you guys seem to love the last one I did like this, and I absolutely love her videos. She does amazing slime videos. I'm going to link her channel down below. She's like the queen of slime, so I'm going to be testing out and recreating some of her recipes and see how they work for me. You guys loved the last time I did this, so I wanted to do another one. And also let me know in the comments down below who you would like to see me do next. It could be like any slime YouTuber, and I will recreate some of their recipes. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let's go ahead and get started. For this first recipe, I'm testing out Talisa's version of Slime OG's Tickle Me Pink Cloud Slime. If you're familiar with her channel, she does a ton of these recreation recipes where she recreates famous slime shops, different slimes. So that's where a lot of these recipes are coming from. So for this one, I used white glue. She used a ton of foaming hand wash, like 12 pumps, lotion, and I'm using some hot pink food coloring, and then I'm gonna stir it all together until it combines. I actually decided to make this a bit darker because the cloud, like the snow in the cloud slime, will make it definitely lighter. So I'm just mixing it all together, and then I'm going to go ahead and activate this with my borax activator. Now for cloud slime, it can be a little tricky, but there are a few things you could do to make it easier. So I'm going ahead and activating this and actually over activating it so it's on like the stiff side where it's starting to rip, because the snow is gonna make it like super liquidy. So this helps a lot. So I'm just going in with my hands and kneading it now. And I also find that working with a small amount of slime works a lot better for cloud slime because you could just control it a lot more. So once this has all come together and it's like a stiff consistency, I'm gonna go in with my instant snow. So a tip for the instant snow is to not add too much water. Otherwise it just doesn't work out right. So I only add like a little bit of water to mine, and then I mix it together. And what I like to do is mix it in like a decent amount, like I am right here, and then I'll let it like sit in between mixing it in, because it will like kind of start to absorb and activate the snow a little bit more. So I like to let it sit for like just a couple minutes before I knead in more snow, because if you knead in too much snow, then you also won't get the right effect. So there's a really fine margin of error to get this right, which makes it so tricky. So I just like to knead it in and then let it sit until it starts to pull and form a really nice texture. So you'll get the hang of it the more you practice, but this is definitely a tricky slime to achieve. So here we go. Here is the final slime. I absolutely loved this recipe. Normally with my own cloud slimes, I just do like a basic slime, so I think all the lotion and foaming hand soap made it super nice. This next slime is another recreation, and this one is Cosmic Brownie by the Slime Hive, and this is her interpretation of it. And oh my gosh, you guys, I absolutely am obsessed with this recipe. So I'm going in with just some white glue, and then I'm adding in red and green food coloring. That's what she used to get a brown color, which I never actually done before. And this actually, I was really surprised. I got really nervous because it was like turning like a weird purplish color, but I just kept adding a little bit at a time, and it finally came to like the perfect color. So I loved this brown color. It worked really well to mix the red and green together. Definitely do this a little bit at a time because you can never like take away the food coloring. You could only add it. So that's why I did so many little separate droplets to get the perfect color. And then I went ahead and added 7 pumps of foaming hand wash, mouthwash and some shaving foam and just mix it all together. And of course, this did lighten the brown color considerably, so I went back in with the food coloring and also just added a few more drops to make it dark, because in a second we're going to be adding clay to it, which is going to make it even lighter. So definitely start off a lot darker than you want the finished color to be. But then I'm just going to go ahead and activate it, and this one I'm leaving a tad bit on the sticky side, but I'm just mixing it and activating it until it pulls away from the sides of the bowl. Then I'm going to go ahead and start kneading it with my hands. So once that's done, she used Model Magic clay. Now, I didn't have any Model Magic, so I went in with Daiso clay, and I figured this would be kind of messy. So I added the lotion like she did to the clay. Lotion and Model Magic work a lot better together than Daiso clay and lotion work, but I think overall it got really messy, so I just kind of kneaded it in to the slime all at once. So I just kind of used the slime to like clean up the mess. So then I'm just kneading it in till it comes together, and this isn't a butter slime, so you don't want a ton of clay in it. It's more like a clay fluffy slime, so don't add too much clay. And here is the finished result. I'm absolutely obsessed with it, and of course she added some sprinkles on top. The next recipe is a recreation of Parakeet Slime's cereal milk, and this is how she got a cereal milk slime. So I'm using some white glue, and by the way, if you aren't familiar with cereal milk slime, it's basically just a really glossy white slime. So I'm adding in some foaming hand soap, and actually this next step I had never done before, and she added conditioner into the slime. So I was really curious to see like what kind of consistency I would give this slime. So I'm just stirring it all together, and then I'm going to go ahead and start to activate it. Now normally when I do like a cereal milk slime, I'll use like a little bit of baby oil to give it like a nice shine to it. So I think this didn't come out as like glossy as it could be, but it definitely had a really like different soft texture. The texture was a little more like on the jiggly side, I guess, from like the conditioner maybe, and it was like I activated it a lot, but it was still like a tad bit sticky. So it was just a very different texture. I was like, I don't know, I've never done this before. Have you used conditioner and slime? What do you think? So I'm not completely sure about using conditioner and slime, but it was definitely different, and it was a really different texture as well. This last slime is based on a series she does where she adds too much ingredients into slime. So she basically adds too much of everything. So I'm taking this clear slime and adding in a ton of gold leaves. She actually did this one, and I really liked how it came out, so I wanted to try it for myself. So I'm just mixing it in, and if you aren't familiar, if you haven't worked with gold leaves before, they could actually get kind of sticky and like stick to your fingers. So after a while, they do get like a little bit annoying to play around with. But I love the concept of this video. I actually want to do a video like this soon. Let me know if you guys would like to see that. But yeah, it turned out pretty cool. It was like crunchy, and it had a ton of gold glitters. I guess I could have done without the blue slime because the gold just kind of took over. But I just thought this was fun. It was different. It's something I normally wouldn't do, and it was just like fun to play around with. And I like the end result. It was like super glittery and sparkly. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you'd like me to do one of those adding too much of everything into slime type of videos. If you made it to the end, you're amazing. Smash that like button and let me know you made it to the end in the comments down below. Also, just leave a comment saying hi. I love responding to you guys, and I read like every single comment I get and try to reply to so many of you guys, like especially when a new video goes up. So definitely make sure to say hi, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to tune back in on Thursday for a new video, and I'll talk to you very soon. Bye!